C2E2. How are you guys? Yeah. All right, I'm Jackie. I'm a host with SYFY, which is your destination for all news, geeky, and fun, so check it out. And I think you probably know who I'm here with, Svengoolie. Hello.
Hello, nice to see everybody. Thank you for coming out here, and thank you for coming by this morning yesterday when we were doing our signing. It was nice to see everybody.
Yeah, so you are celebrating, Svengoolie is celebrating 40 years. Yeah.
Do I look that old? I mean,
No.
really?
No. So how can you believe that Svengoolie has been around for that long?
No, quite honestly, people always ask me that. When you started, did you see that you were going to be doing it this long? And I'm thinking, when I first started, I felt lucky to have a job. And I wasn't thinking, yes, in 40 years, I'll be doing this. I'm very lucky to still be doing this, and I'm lucky that all you people still enjoy it.
Yeah. So do you have any lessons, 40 years of Svengoolie? What have you picked up along the way that you might tell to an aspiring Svengoolie?
Actually, along the way,
There can be no other.
I picked up a lot of chickens, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Well, the one thing is that you have to respect your audience. And, yeah, I'm being a goof, obviously, but I know that people love the movies, and thankfully they've enjoyed what I'm doing. And it's a matter of, kind of talking to your audience. You always think that people are on TV and like they're talking to the masses, but you got to remember you're really just talking to one person, that viewer out there. And that's very important.
So do you have you have obviously really passionate fans, people love what you do. Do you have any fond memories of meeting fans? Anything really stick out to you? I'm assuming you get asked to sign a lot of rubber chickens.
Yes, I do, which I never thought I would ever do in my life. But the one thing that's, again, and I keep harping on this, is when people come up to me during these signings, they come up to me and they thank me for doing this. And they thank me for the entertainment. And that means a lot to me. When I first went to our local station, I was originally on WFLD, and years later, my boss, Neil Sabin, was turning WCIU, a local channel. He wanted it to be like the old independent stations that we all grew up with. And he said, would you mind doing the Svengoolie character again? And I said, every week that I haven't been on TV with a show, somebody has recognized me and said to me, when are you going to do that? I really like it. It was so much fun. And if it meant that much to all these people, then obviously that's what means so much to me.
Yeah, do you think you'll ever stop or Svengoolie forever?
Have you heard something?
I have no information, no.
Well, seriously, right now, it's like we've been on our national network now for almost 8 years, seen all over the country, gotten the attention of people like Mark Hamill and Gilbert Gottfried, who have become fans of the show. And we're doing so well now, it's like, yeah, I am retirement age, don't tell anybody. But it's like, we're doing so well and I'm having such a good time right now, I can't even imagine, stopping. So I've always said I'll keep doing it as long as I'm physically able to, and also as long as I'm having a good time with it. And so far I am. Now, don't think it isn't work, because it is, but it's also a lot of fun, and I feel very lucky that I have this job.
So what is your favorite part of making the show?
I think it's the guys I work with, actually, quite honestly, because, our audio guy, Chaz, always throws in things while we're in between things to make me laugh. Everybody has a good sense of humor. And again, like I said, it's work, but we're having a good time doing it. And that's something that I really enjoy about it. And I feel good when we do, some bit that I think really works well.
Yeah.
And when we do the song parodies, when the words seem to all fit real well and they sound kind of like the ones of the original song, and they make fun of the movie.
Yeah. So I am not local. I don't know, but can you tell me what is the deal with Berwyn? Why do you hate it?
Oh, yes. Well, no, we don't hate it.
Right. We don't hate it.
No, we like Berwyn. Berwyn is really nice.
Is anyone here from Berwyn? Live in Berwyn? Wow, okay, okay.
See,
Brave to
Berwynians,
admit.
that's nice. Actually, I can explain it. When my mentor, the original Svengoolie, Jerry G. Bishop, was on in 1970, and he wanted to do something that was similar. Rowan and Martin and Johnny Carson were making fun of beautiful downtown Burbank with like small town jokes. So he was trying to find a local equivalent, and when he heard that Berwyn every year has the Hobie Parade in honor of mushrooms, and at the time, their one big main street was mainly used car lots and savings and loans. He said, maybe this'll work, and it did. And very fortunately, the people of Berwyn and the town of Berwyn have always gotten the idea that it's just a joke and that we really appreciate their support. There was one mayor, a one-term mayor, and I think we know why, who didn't like it. And when I was in a parade there, he sent one of his minions over, a somewhat inebriated woman who said, I don't like what you say about Berwyn. And I was like, well, thank you. That's coming from a learned source.
I'm curious about this one-term mayor, but I'll Google it, I guess.
Okay.
That's the vibe yeah. Okay, we won't.
We don't want to get political here.
Oh, I don't know. All right. So which is more, I guess I'll say, challenging for you, rubber chickens or Berwyn?
Without a doubt, rubber chickens. We usually have someone from, you know, our crew or the offices or something come down to throw them. Oftentimes we've had interns who do it, and they get a little too excited about doing it, and it's like, you know, the fastball coming at me. I've lost contact lenses, been hit in the face any number of times, and, you know, you've seen, not that this is makeup, but you've seen black smears where I've been hit with a chicken, so.
It's a bruise that when it hits you, that the smear is, you know.
I'll use that. That's
yes.
perfect.
Yes. That's what it is. Do you have a count of how many rubber chickens you've actually used on the show? Is there a ledger somewhere?
I thought you were, do you have a Count Dracula somewhere?
Yeah, well, both
actually
questions.
no, but we've got a big, you know, what do they call them, like Rubbermaid or Tupperware bin that's just loaded with them. And the problems with rubber chickens, you know, I'm an expert on this, is the more you handle them, the oils from your hands make the rubber deteriorate. So after a while, they start to fall apart. And we have to keep replacing them constantly. We have on my website, svengoolie.com, there's a monthly contest where somebody can win one of the retired rubber chickens.
Oh, what if
And I actually will sign it to them and send it out to them.
So what is the most common request that you get from fans, either at cons or when they see you in person? What's the question or the thing that they ask for most?
Starting with, can I have a chicken? And it's like, no, I don't have enough to hand out. I'm sorry. I didn't bring enough for everyone.
Yeah.
But, you know, the questions usually are, what's your favorite horror movie? Mm-hmm. And quite honestly, I always tell people, I like different ones for different reasons, so I don't have one set, you know, favorite. But I like the early Universal stuff, obviously, Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman. I'm a big fan of The Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I thought was always a very unique sort of monster to put in a movie.
Yeah.
And not that unique, I guess, with the Shape of Water, but who knows?
Do you have, how much of a say do you actually have in choosing the movies? Do you get to pick what you want to see?
Well, getting movies now as compared to when I first started is much more difficult, mainly because of a lot of the cable networks and such, and DVDs and things like that. Back in the old days, you'd have all these different distributors who would be begging you to take their packages of all these various movies. These days, we have to go to certain distributors and ask politely if we can have them. And usually they will give us a list of movies that they will allow us, and my boss and I go through them and decide which ones we might want. And then it's up to their jurisdiction if they want to, you know, give them to us or not.
Is there anything, I mean, I don't know how often you actually get to go out and see newer movies, but is there anything that you hope one day you get to have on the show?
Well, with some, it's very difficult because movies are not quite TV ready. Maybe cable, but I'll tell you, some of this new stuff, like Us, that looks so scary and so good.
Yeah.
And it's like something like that I would love to be able to show.
Yeah, that would be very fun. So, I've always wondered, does Svengoolie live in the coffin or just sleep in the coffin?
I couldn't live in the coffin. There's no
Right.
bathroom in there.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know.
There's no TV in there.
It could be expansive. It could be like a Narnia
I sleep in there. I'm like a horse, though, because I sleep standing up.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like Mr. Ed. Oh, Wilbur, I don't want to go into that coffin.
Another burning personal question. Well, not really personal, but so you at one point were son of Svengoolie,
Right.
are now Svengoolie. Are there other Svengoolie family members out there that we don't know about yet?
Right now, I would say no. At least I'm hoping. Yeah, originally, when Jerry G. Bishop, the original Svengoolie, and I talked about it, was like, we think the actual Svengoolie line will end with me. But that doesn't mean that we won't have somebody else maybe that will train or something. At this point, I just don't know. Because again, as I said, I'm still doing this. And I'm hoping that I'll continue to do it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Unless, like I said, you heard something.
No. Again, I have, no.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. Let's say you had to handpick a successor or a co-Svengoolie, who would you choose? A co-Svengoolie. We have one candidate out there. Two, we've got a couple volunteers.
You know, it's hard to say, because one thing especially that I have to bring up is, and I've even talked with our management about this, the fact that there's a lot of things that I do. Our crew, you know, you have a lot of people here.
Yeah.
To do our show, there are actually 4 people. There's me, and I watch the movies, I break down, you know, the breaks and everything, I take notes on it, I write the scripts, I come up with a lot of the B-roll stuff. Then there's my director and also editor, Chris Faulkner, my executive producer and also editor, Jim Roach, and then our audio guy, Chaz. You may remember hearing Hit the Theme Chaz. There really is a Chaz. And basically, that's it. People think we've got like a whole huge staff. They think I've got Buddy and Sally waiting in the other room to throw me some jokes. But it's basically, it's just us. Yeah. And the fact that there's a lot of stuff I have to do, it's like either they're going to have to find somebody who can do all the stuff that I do, or they're going to have to hire more people. And you know, stations don't like to hire lots of people, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. That is interesting. So you kind of just walked us through it, but could you take us through a typical week or prepping for a show, what that looks like for you? So you said you watch the movie and break it down. Is that step one?
Basically that is, yeah. But the thing is, while I'm doing that, we're also doing the post-production after we've shot in the studio to add in the various film clips and things like that, come up with graphics, all that kind of stuff that I help with. So basically, I would start out screening the movie. I take real long-term notes on it, so if there's something that I can use to write something, it'll show up. I break it down into the 9 segments that the show is. Then the next thing that comes up is I've got to write the stuff and get ideas for it. In the meantime, I call my music guy, Doug, and I come up with a song. Now, when I first come up with a song, I just come up with a song and how much of it we're going to use, but I have no idea what the words are going to be.
So you're choosing this, song first. It's not, I have a lyric that I want to use.
Well, I have maybe one line that I think, okay, this is going to work. And then we do that, and he works on it independently, makes the whole music track, and then plays along on the show on the organ, which isn't plugged in. But he's done the whole music track anyway. And sometimes he plays trumpet, too, which is very cool. And then I'm writing that stuff. We get closer to it. I end up actually writing words for the song. Then we go into the studio. I also, as a 2-finger typist, type up my own prompter copy, so I'm very proud of that. And then we go in, we shoot the show. Doug comes in to do the songs, and usually we do like one rehearsal of it, and then we record it. And that's the first time he hears what I've done, and the first time I hear what he's done.
So you actually everything is very scripted. There's no improv. You're not kind of,
No, actually
you're
there
writing
is.
a script.
Well, because of the
Literally.
time constraints of the show,
Yes.
we do script a lot of it, but then I ad-lib around it.
Yes.
And so it's like embellishing that. But we have to have some basic scripting just to kind of make sure we know where we're going time-wise. Because there's a certain amount of time that we have for the movie and a certain amount of time for our stuff, and then it's commercials that they add in.
Sure.
So there's always stuff that, you know, we have to keep in balance there.
Yeah, but it still keeps that that's why I'm surprised. It's that loose, fun spirit of the show. But
Yeah,
you're
when-
writing all your own jokes as well.
Yeah, when we do the stuff going back into the movie where they put me into one of the film clips,
Yes.
my director, Chris, chooses all those. And I never see him until we're doing it. And so usually I'll come up with some joke relating to that I add on to what I've scripted to go back into the movie.
So there are some surprises waiting for you.
There are often surprises, yes.
Yeah. So that, and then you're shooting, and what's the turnaround time? Are you shooting every week for that next week, or do you get a break?
We usually have, out of every month, maybe 4 days of shooting. And they're kind of broken up along the way because there's other productions that go on at our station complex. And so every month we will shoot. Sometimes we're shooting enough for one movie. Sometimes we're shooting, 3 movies or 4, depending on what we've got to do. And there's always older shows that we update things in. So we're always kind of picking and choosing various things to plug in.
So do you have a particular bit or joke or something that you consistently do that is your favorite? If you had to choose from all of the different things that you've worked on, that stands out as...
Well, there's 2 of them that I really enjoy. I like, of course, the songs.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people like those.
Yeah.
And also, I like when I do the drawing thing. We call it 2 Drawn Out, where I draw different things, and you have to guess what each one is and put it together for a word or phrase relating to the movie.
Well, it's funny you should bring that up.
Really?
Yes, because we have an easel and we have pens
Okay.
and I've got a list of convention related words, because usually it's related to the film.
Right, yes.
So we could maybe play a little
Okay.
word from pictures.
Are you going to draw?
I'll do something that looks like drawing.
Okay.
We'll turn the tables a little. So maybe
Okay, and
you
I'll
can
be the
guess.
person guessing?
Yes, and we'll see how
We're in
difficult
trouble.
it is.
Forget. No, really, this will
Yeah.
be great.
I think you guess, and I mean, if the audience, if anyone wants, I think let's all guess, right? Let's see how it
Sure,
goes.
let's see how we do.
Okay.
And let me just say, you'll notice that after 40 years, I still don't know that much. So you guys probably know more than I do.
Well,
but this is very exciting. I've never been on this end of it.
Yeah, I can't draw, so good luck to everybody. All right, I'll do this first one.
Okay, here comes
This is
the first
pretty,
one.
I think this is simple. I'll ease into it.
It's simple, and so am I, so that will work
yeah.
perfectly.
We're a good pair.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I didn't count on.
Having to hold the microphone?
Yeah,
I see,
all of
yeah.
it. Okay.
Do you need someone to hold the microphone for you? Could you bring up a volunteer to do
Yeah,
that?
I guess. Maybe does someone want to? Okay, yeah. This young lady right here. Would you mind just holding the microphone?
I'd like to
yeah,
introduce
yeah.
Mike Holder, ladies and gentlemen.
Mike Holder. Oh, that's a good one.
Hi, how
okay.
are you?
I think maybe so that let's see how we want to do this. Yeah, you want to come back here?
Yeah, hide back there.
Yep. And
And
you'll
when the coast is clear, we'll let you know.
a living boom. Here we go. And I've kicked. Yeah. Do you want to just hold the mic and then I'll? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right. All right.
I'll kind of narrate.
So far, I see your back.
Yeah.
It's a very nice back. I'm not saying. Okay, that's a lampshade. No, it's not a lampshade.
You want me to play along too?
I know.
Or okay,
What's your name?
Alexis.
Alexis, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for her. All right.
Okay.
That's very attractive.
I know. I'm really bad at this actually.
It's 2 starfish that have joined together.
It looks like a car.
Car. It's
Very
and it has
big
to do with
wheels.
this.
It's very pimped out.
Car.
Yeah.
Is Johnny Carson showing up? No. Okay. Okay, car. Oh, it's a cage. No.
Jail cell.
It's Luke Cage. No. It's a screen.
Maybe like a.
Oh, it's like a stock market thing. It's
Wait, am I hearing guesses? Am I hearing
anyone?
guesses?
Say that again? Cardboard.
Cardboard.
Are you bored by the cardboard at this point?
Any guesses from over here too?
Autograph. Autograph.
Oh.
Well done.
Nice. Nice.
Well
one.
done. Congratulations. That's a graph. Oh, I didn't think of that.
Sure. Why
All
not?
right, now Alexis is going to draw one for us here. This should be very exciting.
Okay.
Are you an artist, Alexa?
I actually am a little bit.
You are.
I do a lot of sketching. I don't have like any Instagram fancy stuff, but I do a lot of stuff on the side, or like for like tattoos and stuff. I'll do things like that.
This is not a job offering. It's just
No, also, there's marker on both ends, so
Okay. All right.
I didn't know. Yeah.
from the movie Marker on Both Ends.
Marker
Please
on
welcome.
Okay. What is
All right.
Okay, I'll show it to you. I won't guess because I know.
This is like,
Whichever-
the password is
These are
autograph.
hard.
Oh goodness.
See, somebody got that. Thank you.
You can pick. How about that? Maybe, is that? Yeah?
If it's hard for her to understand, I'm going to
It's-
be lost.
Really hard.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try.
All right.
I mean, that was, upsetting, actually.
There's no
what I
punishment,
did.
so don't worry.
Okay, I know what it is, I won't guess.
All right.
If you want punishment, I'll do some of my jokes. Hey, I'll tell you. Okay.
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 On the spot. Thank you.
She's ready. She's drawing the first thing.
Okay. I know what it is, I won't look, I can't say. Okay. Here,
Oh, this is very
Oh,
exciting.
okay.
It's
All right. So this is. Oh man. You
an egg that's about to walk through a door,
All right. let's-
which happens every day, I'm sure. Oh, wait, look. Oh,
On the spot drawing is a little
It's-
difficult
it's
for
a
me,
person.
but at the same time, it's like
okay.
quite possible.
It's, oh, look at that. Is it Jackie? Look at the hair. It's.
Let's see.
All right. Here comes something else. Oh, wait. It's someone with eyes. Wow. That's not something you see every day. And yes. It's okay. It's it's a Polaroid. No. Wait. Oh, it's a photo. Is that right?
Well,
It's close. It's close. It's a close photo. You can look at it really closely. It's
I'll give it, everyone, that's a really good guess. You are very good at this, ma'am, yes.
what was it?
Well, she's close, she said a stamp, which is, I think,
Stamp.
think broadly. Close. I'm not good at hints or drawing. Think what would encompass so much of what we've seen here at Comic-Con?
It's a stamp with a art.
Plus,
Art.
I mean, that is very close.
It is very close. How do you visually represent the second half? So basically, it is not my own.
When you go,
We'll say project. And it's something that you guys admire every day at like an art museum or.
Artwork.
yeah, yes, Svengoolie, yes.
Well, and usually work is not something that I'm really known for. So.
Yeah. All right, let's.
That was good.
Yeah, that was really good. I feel like.
You want me to do one?
Yes.
Is there
Would
one
you?
left?
And Alexis
Should I
and
do
I will
it?
guess. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Stand back.
All right.
Which
Pick-
one should I do?
Whichever one. Alexis, do you want to just have a seat?
Absolutely.
I feel like you're in it now, you know?
My grandfather and I used to watch Svengoolie every night.
Okay, I got one.
There you go.
All right.
I feel like just get on in here.
That sounds great.
Okay, here's how we do it. You ready?
All right.
Yes.
Pay attention. First we have, you see this here, that's like, it's known as a building, but inside there is, okay,
So
see
it's
that?
like X-ray vision.
Yes,
Okay.
which I'm sure all of you have. Okay, this is something inside it. So actually, I guess it's the place itself. You would have to guess what this is. It's not a mausoleum. It's something, it's a pizza place? Well, see, this is kind of like a coffin.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, just keep that in mind, and I'll continue. Well, maybe you can put it all together. Okay, this is a good one. You see it in a lot of cartoons. It always falls on like the Roadrunner's enemies and stuff. And it's
Oh.
Yeah, anvil. Someone said
2,000 pounds.
Two-
Ton, very good. Okay, here, let me write that down.
Okay.
Since you already got that one right.
Right?
2,000 pounds.
All right.
Very clever.
Okay, now this one may take a little thought here. You have this, and then you have what? Kryptonite, like this is a crypt ton
Oh.
night. Well done, kryptonite.
Nice.
I think at this point I'll retire. Thank you so much. Nicely done.
That was awesome. I know.
And I do my own stunts. Thank you.
Alexis, thank you so much for drawing. Okay, we'll continue. I mean, you know what? I think just stay. I think we're all together now. I think we'll all just kind of hang out over here.
Okay.
Kryptonite. Who guessed that? That
Yes,
was
who
you,
was
man?
that? Very nicely done.
That was really great.
I was going to draw Superman agonized by a rock, but I thought that would be too simple. So.
Yeah.
Heck of a crypt, too, huh?
Yeah. That might have been a little. Do we? Oh, yeah.
Alexis,
Join in the
you
party.
get your own microphone. Congratulations.
I
It's
can't.
unreal.
So, how did you first start playing this game?
Basically, I was thinking of different things that I've done on shows, and drawing was always something. And I always kind of liked those sort of rebus type things. And I said to the guys, why don't we try that? And we did, and we got a big response from our viewers. And I thought, okay, well, let's try that again. And now people always write and say, how come you haven't done that more often? So it's very cool. And sometimes, I admit, what I draw is really a stretch. And it's like, you know, when you're putting them together, it sounds like Lawrence Welk is talking, you know? And that's a bella Lugosi. So, but it seems to be something that everybody enjoys. So I have fun doing it as well.
Yeah, for sure. Is there anything that you have ever really, really wanted to do on the show that for whatever reason just didn't work out? Maybe you tried it and it just wasn't working, or you got a cease and desist. I don't know.
Oh, no, I always wanted to do the Brady Bunch thing and go to Hawaii and do the show, but management somehow didn't enjoy that.
Sure.
For the most part, no, we've done most of the things we want. There are various movies I'd love to do that I haven't gotten yet that we're working on.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, a lot of the time we do these bits and, you know, if it works, it works. That's the nature of comedy. If you do it and it works, it works. And if it doesn't, you move on to the next one. So it's just, you know, we throw it out there and we don't always succeed, but we try.
Yeah, you've got to try it. Yeah, and see if the chicken sticks to the wall. That's the phrase.
Or just slides
If the
down.
chicken sticks to the wall, it means it's deteriorating enough that you really need to get rid of it.
Yeah, that means the rubber has disintegrated the chicken to the point where it is
Exactly,
now
yeah.
garbage. Can you recycle a rubber chicken?
Has anybody tried?
Yeah.
We thought you might. We thought you might.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
can or not. It would be rather difficult because, I mean, the nature of rubber is, do you have to melt it down?
Yeah.
It'd be like fried chicken.
I
Not
simply
bad.
don't know. I don't know. Okay, would you guys mind if I try my hand at one more?
Oh,
I want
certainly.
to see if I can get it.
Absolutely.
I feel like now that we
All
saw
right.
the master do it, maybe
The master.
I can, yeah.
Wasn't he in Doctor Who? I thought it was.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have another piece of cardboard there?
Yeah.
Look at the budget on this is amazing.
Magic. I feel like Vanna White. It's
All right.
It's a whatever letter. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
You know which one you're doing?
I'm gonna pick it now. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Yes. Okay.
The word is decisive.
Yes.
No, wait.
All right.
Here we go.
Do you need a mic holder again?
Well, no, because now we all have our own mics.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you just got
And
promoted.
each one of you in the
Alexis.
audience will be receiving your own microphone. Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have put these here. Sorry.
No, I'm not
cheat.
cheating. I'm
Okay.
not looking. All right,
This
here
is
we
already
go.
a disaster. This isn't.
No, this is going to be great. This is going to be the best one yet.
Okay.
Right? And you guys are an amazing audience doing this, so.
That's a stoplight, right? Okay. You want me to stop talking?
It's a-
That's it.
And a stoplight is a type of device that might let you know something.
Signal?
Who said yes?
Signal? Somebody said signal? Is that it?
There's a psychic connection to this side. Yes. Okay.
Okay, signal.
Okay. I think I'm going to do this correctly.
Are we minusing something there? or-
Yes. So this is a minus.
In
So
true
minus.
rebus fashion.
What?
Rebus is.
Yes. How did you know that that's a nail?
That's a nail?
Okay.
You better not get a manicure soon. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So signal minus nail, null. Okay. Sig. Uh-huh.
Sig.
Do I do this now? Yes.
Siegfried, of course, on Get Smart. No. Sig.
Who guessed that? Are you serious? Okay, but let me finish because I was gonna do. I wanted to do this, and all right, it's better that you guessed. And it's
No, it's beautiful.
Nature, and then signature. Okay, well.
Signature. Nicely done.
Yeah. Yep.
See,
I
you
have-
must have been doing it right if somebody got
If
it.
somebody got it, or I
That's
accidentally flashed the
No, no.
the answers. Okay, Alexis, you want one more try, and then we probably have time for one more.
You gonna give it a
Sure.
shot?
This is redemption
Yes.
for
All right.
both of us. We've
Okay.
seen Svengoolie himself do it. Okay.
I know, we gotta up our game here.
Yes.
Seen me do it poorly, now you can.
No, it was kryptonite. That was impossible.
Kryptonite.
No,
Well,
I gotta definitely up my game. Y'all are like adding
All
and
right, are you ready?
subtracting with pictures.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
You want the
There we
Sharpie?
all
It's
right.
indelible.
It's a dull Sharpie, did you say?
Inde-
That seems like it's an incongruent thing. All right. She's choosing a word now.
These are challenging words.
They are actually.
Yeah.
You chose some pretty tough ones here, but these people out here are smarter than all of us, and they can figure it out.
They've guessed all of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do this
Okay.
Go for it. Okay.
She's ready. She's chosen.
one. All right.
You know what it is?
Let us
Bear
see.
with me.
I'll accuse myself.
It's a nail. No, sorry.
All right, let's see.
Here we go.
Okay. An angry.
It's an emoji.
Yeah.
It's Imogen Coca, an old actress who
For
used
the
to be.
sake of
No.
time, I'm gonna do stick drawings.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's a stick person.
People are guessing robber. I hear robber.
Thief.
Thief? Robber?
My lawyer.
Kind of a lot.
I-
Let's see.
Oh, and a plus.
wow, look at that. It's like, it's an air filter.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's, something died in the vent and the odor is coming out. And wait, vent? Vent? Was vent right?
It's partial.
Yeah.
It's partial.
It's that. Someone over here.
Oh, what is
had a-
this last thing here?
What?
Is it a-
Yeah, are you saying?
Who said it? Who said it?
Yes. Yes.
Convention. Where are we
What-
now,
What is that last
people?
thing?
Yes.
Yes, a con, a robbery.
Convent.
And
No,
an
what?
ion?
Oh, an ion. Of course.
Of course.
Everybody knew that.
You're out here converting
job.
pounds to tons and ions.
I know, right?
Science class? What's
I had-
going
I
on?
had
You
to
have
up
an
my
amazing
game.
vocabulary, definitely. Very
Oh
nice.
my goodness.
Nice.
Okay,
I thought I lost a button there on that last one. It's like,
all right.
nicely done, though.
Thank you,
Thank
Alexis.
you.
Alexis, well done.
Yes, Alexis, I will ask you now to take a seat because we're
Oh.
going to get serious.
Oh, okay,
Oh, no.
let's get real.
Okay, so I have 7 minutes left.
Okay.
And I wanted to do, have you ever seen the Pivot's questionnaire?
The what?
Okay, it's fun.
I guess I haven't. No, what is it?
It's meant to like crack the depths of. It's a series of questions. They do it on Inside the Actors Studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You're James Lipton then.
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm.
I like
yes.
Lipton tea, but that's not.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want to ask. I have them here,
Okay.
and I want to know Svengoolie's answers to
Okay.
these questions.
I'm ready.
Okay, Svengoolie, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word, it would have to be Berwyn. I hear it enough, let's face it.
Okay, favorite word is Berwyn. What
Berwyn.
is your least favorite word?
Fired. Anybody who's been in this business long enough knows that's the least favorite word.
Sure. But Svengoolie could never be that evil word.
Well, I could only hope, yes.
What turns you on creatively or spiritually?
That's hard to say, because to me, you have to keep your mind open, and you don't know what's going to give you an idea for something to be creative. And as far as spiritually, I think it's ghosts. Ooh, they're so spiritual.
Okay. What turns you off spiritually or creatively?
People are just being mean. I don't appreciate that. People who are stealing my jokes or who get autographs for free and then go and sell them on eBay for huge amounts of money. Things like that.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen, well, we don't have to talk about anything that's not fun.
No,
No.
that's fine.
What is your favorite curse word? But I don't know that we can say any of those.
Well, obviously, my favorite curse word is... And I'll say it again if you're not careful. Yeah, see?
Okay. What sound or noise do you, Svengoolie, love?
What sound do I love? I guess the sound of people laughing.
Yeah,
I really like that.
that is a great sound. What sound or noise do you hate?
Let's see, what sound do I hate? Basically, the neighbor's lawnmower when they're doing it at 5:30 in the morning when I don't have to get up that early.
The worst alarm clock.
Yes, definitely bad.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I think doing cartooning or artwork probably, I think. Although that's part of my job now, but if I had to do something just separate, it might be that.
Yeah. Is there a Svengoolie comic?
Well, not at the moment, but talk to me in a while. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe we have a collab here.
That would be great.
What profession other than your own would you not like to attempt?
Oh, man. Customer service. I would hate to be, I want to return this, or, I want my money back, or something like that. Because, I mean, I've seen people do that, and no matter how nice they are, sometimes there are people who are just nasty. So
Yes.
I don't want to endure that.
As someone who used to work in customer service, and you too, Alexis.
Oh,
I
do you?
actually work at Starbucks, oddly enough. So
Oh,
So you're dealing with pre-caffeinated.
yes, you have to get the coffee on time.
Yes.
Always.
oh
yes.
my.
Well,
And do you have to get the name right on the cup?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering
Luckily,
about
I've never had that problem, but yes.
It could be a challenge. All right.
Cool.
Last one.
that. Last one.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God, or I suppose maybe in our case, some kind of ghoul or demon say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh, sorry, we made a mistake. You can go back.
Yep. Yes, that is. There's no correct answer, but that's the correct answer. Just kidding. Get back down there,
No.
kid. That's it. So, last question. This is not one of those. Is there any advice that you would give to an aspiring host, actor, someone who looks at you and would love to be doing what you are doing?
Sure. For one thing, learn to do research. Secondly, learn as much about the other people's jobs and how they work, because if you're going to be writing the stuff, it helps if you know what the cameras are capable of and what the audio people are capable of. Learn all that. And secondly, or thirdly, also learn math. And this is a tough thing to say, you've got to have talent, because there's no replacement for that. You can't learn talent. And if you really want to do it, you have to keep trying. You have to face rejection. You have to face, getting fired, especially in this business.
Yeah.
And you have to just stick with it. If it's what you really want, you have to keep going in the face of any adversity.
Well, that is wonderful advice. Thank you so much for doing this, for drawing with us, for providing us tons of fun over the years. And also congratulations on the anniversary. That's really
Thank
wonderful.
you so much. And if I can put in a plug, we're on
Please.
Saturday nights on MeTV, coming up, all sorts of cool stuff, including, for the first time in my career, we're going to be running Vincent Price's House of Wax, which we've never run before. So that's a nice way. And yeah, the actual anniversary is like the middle of June that will mark the 40 years. So thank you all for the support. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Stay here all weekend for all the fun stuff we have coming up. Next, Dennis Hopeless talks Marvel's Spider-Man City at War. And you can follow along all weekend long with hashtag C2E2 and hashtag It's a Fan Thing. Thank you, Svengoolie, and thank you, Alexis. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Woo.